Do you want calmer mornings? It all starts the night before. Here are the 7 things I do the night before to have a more calm and peaceful morning the next day. Number 1. Lay out your clothes and your children's clothes the night before. If your children are of age, then let them lay this out themselves. But if they're still below, then go ahead and get those clothes out for them the next day as well as yours. Some tips to make it easier is be sure to check the weather as well as the activities you will be doing to make sure that you pick the right clothes for the next day. The next thing I do is figure out my big 3 priorities and write them down so they can be all set for the next day. The next thing I do to have more calm mornings is I prep breakfast the night before. Anything from chopping up things that you need, or even if it's something as simple as overnight oats, getting as much of the breakfast ingredients ready the night before will make for a super calm morning the next day. Not only do I know exactly what my family is eating and therefore what I need to do to prepare it, but it also gives me peace of mind to know that most of the ingredients are prepped, ready, and or pulled out ahead of time. Next, I set out everything I need for the next day. I also follow theme days, so if it happens to be an errand day, I will get everything needed for my errands out. And just in general, the day before, I look at our schedule for the next day, figure out the things that I need, and get those out and ready to go. The next thing I do to have a peaceful morning is I put my home to bed. I spend 5 to 15 minutes going around my home, getting everything ready for bed. It usually takes closer to 5 minutes because I do tidy up throughout the day. It is so super duper worth it to put everything away and have a fresh start in the morning. Every time I fail to do this, the next morning feels a lot more chaotic. It feels so much more relaxing when you wake up and your whole home is tidy rather than waiting with yesterday's messes. It just helps the day to feel much more manageable and it helps to feel like you have a clean slate. The next thing I do is review my calendar. It is essential that I review my calendar every single night to make sure that no changes have happened and to make sure that we are still on track for the next day. It quiets my mind and gives me peace of mind to go to sleep knowing that my to-do list is ready for me as well as my itinerary for the next day. It makes for a much peaceful morning just knowing that I have these things checked off and ready to go, and there will hopefully be no surprises in the morning. There's a lot of things that we cannot control in this life, so when we can manage our to-do list and check out our calendars, at least when we get hit with some unexpected surprises, they feel a lot more manageable. The next day I prepare for a peaceful morning the night before is by having some quiet time in the evening. This is critical in order to ensure I have a peaceful morning the next day, because getting out all of these thoughts out of the day into paper can help to super soothe the mind and get it ready for a restful evening. It is super important to know we cannot pour from an empty cup, so when we take these moments of intentional quiet, it helps to fill up our cup and make sure we are well rested the night before so we can feel super rested in the morning and have a super peaceful and productive rest of the day. These moments of calm help release the day's stresses and set a peaceful tone for the evening, which in turn will transfer into the morning and you can start your day off in the right foot. But if you want even more practical homemaking tips, then check out this video here and I'll meet you there right now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.